No longer are you just a human struggling to survive. You are a divine being, connected to everything and everyone in ways you never thought possible. The very fabric of the universe is waiting for you to recognize your role in this grand tapestry. This awakening isn't just about realizing who you are. It's about remembering the truth of who you've always been. It's about reconnecting with the divine essence within you and realizing that your soul is ancient, eternal, and powerful. As the world shifts from the dense, limiting third-dimensional reality into the expansive and luminous fifth dimension, you're being invited to transcend the old ways of thinking and being. The world you once knew is crumbling, and in its place, a new reality is emerging, one where fear, separation, and competition no longer dominate. This shift is not just about external circumstances changing. It's about your internal reality transforming. The old beliefs that have kept you grounded in the lower frequencies are dissolving. As you rise into higher consciousness, you begin to see that you are not just a physical being. Your essence is limitless, expansive, and eternal. The universe itself is alive within you, and you are a vessel through which it flows. This is the dawn of a new age, and you, the chosen ones, are leading the way. What if I told you that every limitation you've ever believed about yourself is an illusion? Every fear, every doubt, every restriction you've carried is not a part of your true essence, but a false construct designed to keep you small. Chosen ones, what I'm about to share may surprise you, even shock you. If you're watching this video right now, it's not by coincidence. God has led you here because something powerful is happening in your life. You are no longer human anymore. Yes, you heard me right. The very essence of who you are is shifting, and the limitations of being human are no longer defining you. Before we dive into this life-changing message, take a moment to pause this video and do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 1,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this video. And remember, if you are truly a chosen one, you'll watch this video until the end. Because deep down, your spirit already knows that this is for you. If you're not ready to receive this truth, you might not make it to the end. But for those who do, your life will never be the same. Now let's get into it. You're no longer human anymore. Imagine for a moment that the world you live in is not the only reality. What if there are realms beyond what the eyes can see, truths beyond what the mind can comprehend? This is the awakening calling to you now, urging you to break free from the limits of human perception. The noise of everyday life may try to drown out the whispers of your soul, but deep down, you feel it, the call to something greater, something transcendent. You are being asked to step out of the constraints of time and space, to surrender the old narrative that has kept you small. The illusions of separation that once defined you are beginning to fade, and you are slowly awakening to the profound unity of all things. To transcend the third dimension is to embrace the fullness of your spiritual nature. It's to recognize that you are not bound by the constraints of time or space. You are not defined by your past, your history, or your circumstances. Instead, you are stepping into your true essence, a divine being capable of manifesting your highest potential. The call you hear is not just a whisper. It's the sound of your soul remembering its true purpose. Answer it and allow yourself to rise into the fullness of your divine potential. You are living in a time of profound change. And for you, the chosen ones, this transformation is deeply personal. This is more than just a mindset shift. It's a spiritual and energetic transformation. As a chosen one, you're going to start experiencing life in ways that will leave you speechless. But you must understand how this works, so you can align with this powerful shift and fully step into your true divine nature. Your identity, your name, your profession, your story is just a small part of who you truly are. It's a temporary label, a fleeting expression of your higher self in this physical reality. But as you awaken to your divine nature, you begin to realize that these labels are not the essence of your being. You are not just a human, a name, or a role. You are the eternal soul that inhabits this temporary body. As you move through the process of spiritual awakening, the walls that once held your identity in place start to crumble. You begin to see through the illusion of who you thought you were and into the vastness of who you truly are. There is a quiet observer within you, a part of you that watches life unfold without getting caught in the drama, the highs and lows of human existence. This observer is your true self, the part of you that is eternal, untouched by the fleeting emotions and circumstances of life. It is through this observer that you connect with your higher consciousness, transcending the temporary experiences of the physical world. When you embrace the observer within, you gain a sense of inner peace and clarity. You stop reacting impulsively to life's challenges and instead approach them with calm detachment. You understand that all things are temporary and that your true essence is beyond the fluctuations of human experience. The observer within is your anchor, guiding you back to your true self whenever you feel lost or overwhelmed. By recognizing and embracing the observer, you also begin to understand the interconnectedness of all things. This eternal part of you sees beyond the illusions of separation, knowing that everything in existence is part of a larger divine plan. For too long, humanity has lived in a state of separation. We've been conditioned to believe that we are isolated individuals, separate from one another, from the earth, and from the divine. But this illusion is crumbling. As it does, you, the chosen ones, are awakening to a profound truth. There is no separation. In the higher realms, everything is connected. You are not an isolated being struggling against the world. You are an integral part of the cosmic web, woven into the fabric of all existence. When you awaken to this truth, you realize that every action, every thought, every word you speak ripples through the universe, affecting everything around you. The potential for growth, healing, and transformation is boundless when you recognize your interconnectedness with all things. The end of separation is the beginning of unity. It's a call to embrace the divine within yourself and in others, to recognize that the same spark of life that flows through you flows through everyone and everything. When you live in alignment with this truth, you create a reality filled with love, compassion, and boundless potential. This is the new world that is emerging, and you are at the forefront of its creation. Your true self is beyond form, beyond name, beyond any earthly construct. You are a being of light, an expression of the divine. When you recognize this truth, your perception of the world shifts forever. The dissolution of identity is not a loss, but a liberation. It is the freeing of your soul from the confines of labels and definitions. When you stop identifying with the surface-level aspects of your life, you open yourself up to the infinite possibilities that lie within. You begin to live with a sense of purpose and connection, knowing that you are an expression of the divine here to contribute to the grand unfolding of creation. You are meant for greatness, meant to shine with the brilliance of the divine, and it's time to step into that truth. Breaking free from limitations begins with shifting your perception. It's about recognizing that the boundaries you've believed in were never real. They were merely the product of a limited human consciousness. The time has come to release the limitations of the past and embrace the boundless potential that lies within you. The universe is ready to co-create with you. Are you ready to claim your divine power? As you awaken to your divine nature, you will see that you are not bound by your circumstances. The power to create and manifest the life you desire lies within you, waiting to be unlocked. By embracing your divine essence, you align with the universal flow of energy. You become a powerful creator, capable of shaping your reality and stepping into the life you were always meant to live. You are at the forefront of this revolution in consciousness. By embodying these principles in your own life, you help pave the way for a world built on love and harmony. The journey from human to divine is not a destination. It is a process of transformation. As the chosen ones, you are not simply moving from one stage of life to another. You are becoming something entirely new. Your evolution is one of transcending the ordinary and embracing the extraordinary. You are moving beyond the limits of human identity and stepping into your true divine essence. As you continue to awaken, you begin to perceive the higher realms, the planes of existence that transcend the physical world. These realms are filled with ancient wisdom and truths that cannot be grasped by the limited human mind, but can be felt and understood through the heart. You are not just an earthly being. You are a soul, a consciousness that exists beyond time and space. In this awakened state, you can tap into the infinite knowledge of the universe. The higher realms are not just abstract concepts. They are real, tangible experiences that await your conscious exploration. Through meditation, deep contemplation, and spiritual practices, you open your heart and mind to these realms. You begin to receive guidance from higher beings, the wisdom of your higher self, and the energy of the divine. These realms are full of love, clarity, and insight, waiting for you to access their abundant gifts. In embracing the wisdom of the higher realms, you begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. The limitations of the physical world fade away, and you are able to experience a sense of oneness with the universe. You recognize that you are not separate from the divine. You are a living expression of it. This realization brings a deep peace, knowing that you are always supported, always guided, and always part of something much greater than yourself. As you align with this higher perspective, you step into your power as a conscious creator, able to navigate life's challenges with wisdom, grace, and purpose. As the chosen ones, you are not merely experiencing a personal transformation. You are part of a much larger collective awakening. You are the beacons of light in this world, the catalyst for change. The role you play is crucial not only for your own spiritual growth, but for the awakening of humanity as a whole. Your journey is not just about transcending individual limitations. It is about guiding others to their own higher consciousness. You have been entrusted with the gift of awakening, and with this gift comes great responsibility. Your energy, your presence, your consciousness have the power to shift the very fabric of reality. Every step you take on your path toward enlightenment creates ripples of transformation that extend far beyond you. Your example serves as a beacon for those still in the darkness, searching for the light. The world you once knew is falling away, and in its place, a new paradigm is emerging, one based on compassion, unity, and interconnectedness. As the chosen ones, you are the pioneers of this new world, creating a reality where love, understanding, and cooperation reign supreme. This paradigm shift is not just about changing how we think or act. It is about shifting the very foundation of our existence. The beauty of the collective shift is that it is not a solitary journey. As you step into your power, you help others find their way. You create a ripple effect that spreads across communities, cultures, and nations. You are a living testament to the potential for transformation that exists within every human heart. The shift is happening now, and you are the ones leading the charge. In this new paradigm, the old structures of fear, greed, and competition no longer hold power. Instead, compassion becomes the driving force behind all actions. You begin to see others not as separate from you, but as an extension of your own divine being. The lines between self and other blur, and in this unity, there is immense power to heal, transform, and create. The new paradigm calls for a deep reimagining of how we live, work, and relate to one another. It invites us to embrace collaboration over competition, kindness over judgment, and unity over division. As the chosen ones, you have the power to bring this vision into reality. You are not a passive observer of life. You are a creator, an active participant in the unfolding of your reality. As the chosen ones, you have the power to manifest your deepest desires, to shape your life according to your highest purpose. The thoughts you think, the feelings you feel, and the actions you take all have the power to create your reality. Manifestation is not just about wishing for things to materialize. It is about aligning with the energy of creation. It is about tuning into the frequency of your highest self and drawing forth the reality that reflects your deepest desires and highest good. When you align with your divine purpose, you no longer have to force things to happen. Instead, you step into the flow of the universe, where miracles unfold naturally and effortlessly. Living in alignment is a practice of surrender, trust, and faith. It requires letting go of the need to control every aspect of your life and instead trusting that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good. As you embrace this trust, you begin to experience life in its fullest expression: joy, love, peace, and abundance. As the chosen ones, your transformation is not only for your own benefit, it is also for the benefit of others. You are here to serve as a channel for divine light, guiding those around you toward their own awakening. Whether you realize it or not, the energy you radiate has the power to awaken others, to inspire them to seek the truth of their own divine nature. This role as a light worker is both sacred and powerful. You may find that people are drawn to you without explanation, seeking your wisdom, your compassion, and your energy. This is no accident. You are a living embodiment of the divine, and others are naturally drawn to that energy. When you live in alignment with your true self, everything in your life falls into place. Your divine purpose begins to unfold effortlessly, guiding you toward your highest potential. Living in alignment means that you are acting in harmony with your soul's mission, trusting that the universe will support you every step of the way. As the chosen ones, you are not here to struggle or fight against the current of life. You are here to flow with it, to trust that everything meant for you will come to you at the perfect time. It is your mission to share that light, to be a beacon for those who are lost in the darkness. Guiding others toward awakening requires deep compassion and understanding. You are not here to force anyone to change, but to hold space for their transformation. By embodying love, peace, and authenticity, you help others awaken to the truth of who they are. Your role as a channel for light is one of the most powerful gifts you can offer to the world. When you step into your power as a creator, you begin to see that the world around you is malleable, responsive to the energy you put out into it. The key to powerful manifestation is living with purpose. When you are aligned with your divine mission, when you act from a place of love, clarity, and intention, your creations flow effortlessly. This is the true power of the chosen ones, to create a world that reflects the divine light within, a world where purpose, passion, and love guide every action and decision. In this process of transcendence, the ordinary markers of human life, age, appearance, circumstance, no longer define you. You begin to live from a higher perspective, one that is guided by intuition, wisdom, and divine purpose. The physical world no longer holds the same power over you because you are no longer bound by its limitations. You are living from the perspective of your higher self. And through this, you begin to manifest a reality that reflects your divine nature. This shift is not just a mental or emotional one. It is a spiritual awakening, an alignment with your true essence. As you embrace your divine nature, you become more than just a human being. You become a creator, a force of light that radiates divine energy into the world. This is the true essence of the chosen ones, to embody the divine within and to share that light with the world. The journey of awakening is not just an individual one. It is also an inner journey of balance and integration. For the chosen ones, this involves the sacred union of the divine masculine and feminine energies within. These energies, often seen as opposites, are not in conflict, but rather complement one another, creating a harmonious whole when integrated properly. The divine masculine represents action, strength, logic, and structure. It is the energy of creation that brings ideas into form. The divine feminine, on the other hand, represents intuition, nurturing, compassion, and flow. It is the energy that connects us to our heart and the natural world, providing the wisdom needed to navigate our lives with grace. Together, these energies create a dynamic synergy, giving you the ability to manifest with purpose and wisdom. As the chosen ones, you are called to honor both aspects within yourself. It is no longer about choosing one over the other, but rather embracing them both in their fullness. When you allow these energies to flow freely within you, you create a state of inner peace and power. You are no longer fragmented. You are whole. In this wholeness, you access a deeper, more profound power. This integration is not something that happens overnight. It requires self-awareness, patience, and self-love. The transformation you are undergoing is not just for you. It is for the entire world. As the chosen ones, you are the vessels through which divine change is taking place. You are the ones who have been selected to lead the way, to bring forth a new reality built on love, unity, and divine wisdom. Embracing this transformation means accepting your role as a catalyst for change. It means recognizing that every thought, word, and action you take ripples through the universe, creating the reality that will shape the future. The world is waiting for you to step into your power. The time to embrace your divine transformation is now. In every one of you lies a divine power, an innate force capable of shaping your destiny. It is not something you need to seek outside of yourself. It has always been within. The moment you recognize this, you awaken to the truth that you are the creator of your own reality. This understanding is the key to unlocking the potential that has always been waiting inside you. You are not a victim of circumstances or a mere observer of life's unfolding. You hold the pen to your story, and with every thought, every belief, and every action, you write the next chapter. When you align with your divine essence, you begin to see that nothing is impossible. Your thoughts and intentions become the building blocks of your reality, and the universe responds to the energy you emit. As the chosen ones, you are capable of manifesting miracles. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable become mere stepping stones on your path. Through focused intention, unwavering belief, and aligned action, you harness the power within you to create the life of your dreams. You begin to understand that you are not separate from the universe. You are an integral part of it, a divine expression of it. Embrace this power with humility and gratitude, knowing that with great power comes great responsibility. When you create from a place of love and light, your creations will not only elevate you, but also the world around you. Your destiny is yours to shape, and it is time to step fully into the role of creator. Trust yourself, trust the process, and watch as your divine power brings forth the life you have always imagined. As you step into your divine power, you become the force of transformation that the world so desperately needs. The time for change is now, and you are the ones chosen to lead it. Embrace this transformation with open arms, knowing that you are a vital part of the awakening of the world. You are the light in the darkness, the hope in the despair, and the love in the hate. As the chosen ones, you are here to bring forth the new reality, one of divine love, wisdom, and unity. As the chosen ones, you are divine beings living in human form. This body, your vessel, is the sacred space through which you experience the world. It is essential to care for it with the reverence it deserves. Sacred self-care is not just about physical well-being. It is about honoring your mind, body, and spirit as a unified whole. When you nurture yourself, you are honoring the divine within. Physical self-care, such as nourishing your body with healthy foods, getting enough rest, and engaging in activities that bring you joy, is just the beginning. Sacred self-care goes beyond the physical. It encompasses your emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. Practices such as meditation, journaling, and energy healing help you reconnect with your inner self, releasing any blocks or negative energies that may hinder your growth. When you prioritize sacred self-care, you create a solid foundation upon which your divine purpose can unfold. You recognize that your energy is precious and that, in order to serve the world and fulfill your mission, you must first take care of yourself. By filling your own cup, you have more to give to others. It is not selfish to practice self-care. It is essential. Self-care is also a form of self-love. It is a way of acknowledging your worth, of treating yourself with the respect and reverence that you deserve. As the chosen ones, your energy is needed in this world. And it is up to you to ensure that you are fully aligned, healthy, and whole so that you can step into your purpose with clarity and strength. As you awaken to your true nature, you begin to understand the profound power of presence. The present moment is the only moment that truly exists. The past is gone, and the future has yet to come. When you learn to fully inhabit the present moment, you open yourself to a world of infinite possibilities. Presence is the doorway through which the divine enters your life. When you are fully present, you stop chasing external validation or external goals. Instead, you connect with the essence of who you are right here, right now. This is where all true power lies. The more you cultivate presence, the more you feel the peace, joy, and abundance that already exist within you. You realize that you are not incomplete, but whole in this moment. Presence also allows you to tap into the divine energy that flows through all things. As you become more present, you begin to hear the subtle whispers of the universe, guiding you, nudging you toward your highest good. The more present you are, the more you align with your soul's purpose, and the clearer your path becomes. As you step into your divine power, you may feel a deep call to live in a state of grace. Grace is not something you force. It is a natural state of being that arises when you align with the flow of the universe. When you live in grace, life becomes effortless, and you no longer need to struggle or strive. You begin to understand that everything is unfolding as it should, and you are simply a witness and participant in the process. Living with grace means trusting the timing of the universe. It means letting go of the need to control every aspect of your life, and instead allowing things to unfold in their own perfect time. You are no longer attached to the outcome, but trust that whatever happens is for your highest good. This shift in perspective brings a deep sense of peace and freedom. When you live in grace, you become more attuned to the signs and synchronicities of the universe. You see that everything is interconnected and every moment holds a deeper meaning. In this state of flow, you become a channel for divine energy, effortlessly attracting the experiences, people, and opportunities that support your journey. Grace is the natural state of the chosen ones, and it is time for you to embrace it fully. Embrace the path of grace, and you will find that life becomes more joyful, more fluid, and more aligned with your highest purpose. As you move through your spiritual journey, you will feel these energies shifting within you, guiding you toward balance. Trust that the divine masculine and feminine are working together to help you achieve the highest level of alignment, and allow them to guide you as you move forward in your transformation. Fear is one of the greatest barriers to living your divine purpose. As the chosen ones, you are called to step beyond the confines of fear and into your true power. Fear may have once held you back, kept you in a state of stagnation, or made you doubt your abilities. But as you awaken, you realize that fear is not an inherent part of you. It is merely a construct of the mind, an illusion that loses its power the moment you choose to confront it. To transcend fear, you must first acknowledge it. Ignoring it or pretending it doesn't exist only strengthens its hold over you. Face it with compassion and understand that fear often stems from deeply rooted beliefs or past experiences. It is not something to fight, but rather something to dissolve through love and understanding. The mastery of energy requires practice and mindfulness. It is about learning to stay centered in the face of external chaos, maintaining your inner peace, and using your energy to uplift those around you. The more you master the art of energy, the more you begin to see yourself as a co-creator of the universe, shaping your world with every thought, intention, and action. As a chosen one, you are both a channel for divine energy and a recipient of it. When you are open to receiving the abundant energy of the universe, you are better able to share that energy with others. This reciprocal flow creates an endless cycle of abundance, love, and light. This courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. As you step into your divine essence, you recognize that your true power lies not in avoiding fear, but in transcending it. With each step you take beyond fear, you awaken more to the infinite potential within you. Remember, courage is a muscle. The more you practice using it, the stronger it becomes. Trust that you are supported by the universe and that each time you face fear, you move closer to your highest self. Embrace the challenge, for it is through overcoming fear that you realize just how truly powerful you are. Being present also enhances your ability to connect with others on a deeper level. In the space of presence, there is no judgment, no distraction, only pure connection. This is where true intimacy, healing, and love flourish. As the chosen ones, the power of presence is one of your greatest tools in navigating this world with grace and wisdom. Everything in the universe is energy, and as you awaken to your true nature, you begin to understand how to work with these energies. Whether it's the energy of love, light, or the forces of manifestation, you are a master of the universal laws that govern all creation. By understanding the flow of energy within and around you, you begin to move through life with purpose and precision. Your mind is a powerful tool. As the chosen ones, you are awakening to the realization that your thoughts shape your reality. The mind-body-spirit connection is at the core of your transformation. When these three elements are aligned, you become a master of your own experience, creating the life you desire with intention and purpose. This alignment allows you to access a deeper level of understanding and intuition, guiding you along your spiritual journey. Your thoughts are not just fleeting ideas. They are potent vibrations that shape the world around you. The more you refine your thoughts and beliefs, the more you align with your divine nature. As you cultivate a mindset of abundance, love, and possibility, you send out ripples of energy that attract similar vibrations back to you. This is the law of attraction in its purest form. You learn to shift your energy at will, changing your thoughts, emotions, and actions to align with your divine purpose. The more attuned you become to the energy of the universe, the more you can create the reality you desire. Energy mastery also involves understanding the balance between giving and receiving. By cultivating this balance, you strengthen your connection to your divine purpose and open the doors to endless possibilities. The chosen ones are stepping into a new dawn, a time of unprecedented spiritual awakening. As the world transforms, you are being called to lead the way, embracing the future with hope, courage, and an open heart. This new dawn is not about a distant future, it is happening now. Each moment is a new beginning, and you have the power to shape what lies ahead. Hope is the light that guides you through the darkness, and courage is the strength that propels you forward. Surrender is not about giving up. It is about trusting in the divine flow of the universe. As the chosen ones, you are learning the art of surrender, letting go of the need to control every outcome and allowing life to unfold as it is meant to. This act of trust is not about passivity, but about actively choosing to align with the greater plan, knowing that the universe always has your back. Surrender requires a deep level of faith. It asks you to trust that everything is happening for your highest good, even when you don't fully understand why. When you release control, you open yourself to infinite possibilities. The universe can only work with what you allow it to. When you let go of your attachment to outcomes, you make space for miracles to happen in your life. Letting go also means releasing fear and resistance. You may have spent years trying to force things to happen, but now, as you awaken, you realize that true power lies in surrender. By releasing resistance, you allow the flow of divine energy to move through you effortlessly. This is where the magic happens, and where your soul's purpose begins to unfold with ease and grace. When you embrace the divine feminine within, you are not just nurturing others, you are nurturing yourself. Self-love, self-care, and compassion are key aspects of this energy. As you reconnect with this force, you begin to honor your own needs and desires, recognizing that you deserve the same love and care you freely give to others. The divine feminine also calls for balance and flow. In a world that often emphasizes achievement and outward success, the divine feminine encourages you to embrace stillness, intuition, and the cyclical nature of life. She teaches you that everything has its time. There is a season for growth, a season for rest, and a season for celebration. By honoring these rhythms, you create a harmonious life that flows effortlessly. As the chosen ones, your awakening to the divine feminine allows you to step into your full power. You are a being of creation, a goddess in your own right. By reclaiming this energy, you not only transform your life, but also contribute to the collective rise of feminine energy in the world, helping to heal and restore balance to the planet. Equally important is the connection between your body and spirit. When your body is cared for and nurtured, it becomes a vessel through which divine energy can flow. Practices like yoga, tai chi, or mindful movement help align your physical body with your higher self, allowing you to be fully present in your divine essence. The stronger your body, the clearer your mind, and the more open your spirit becomes to the flow of universal energy. Understanding the mind-body-spirit connection means recognizing that these aspects are not separate, but intrinsically linked. To live a life of abundance, joy, and purpose, you must nourish all three aspects of your being. As the chosen ones, you now have the awareness to create harmony within, which will reflect in the outer world, bringing you closer to your divine purpose. Surrender does not mean giving up hope or resigning yourself to fate. It means trusting in the divine timing of your life. The more you practice surrender, the more you experience peace, freedom, and joy. When you surrender to the universe, you open yourself to the vast potential of your existence, allowing life to guide you to places of unimaginable beauty and fulfillment. As you embrace this new chapter of your journey, you are reminded of a profound truth. You are never alone. The hand of God is always at work, guiding, sustaining, and preparing you for the path ahead. In the book of Isaiah, God declares, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Isaiah 41 verse 10. This divine assurance serves as a foundation for your journey, reminding you that the challenges and triumphs of life are woven into a greater plan, one orchestrated by the Creator himself. The universe, as an expression of God's design, is not random or indifferent. It conspires to support you, aligning circumstances and opportunities to fulfill the purpose He has placed within you. Each moment, whether joyful or challenging, is a stroke on the canvas of your life, shaping a masterpiece that reflects His glory. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. Trusting this truth allows you to surrender to His timing and to walk with confidence, knowing that even the delays and detours serve His divine will. This new dawn of your journey is not only personal, but also communal. God's vision for His people extends beyond individual transformation. It encompasses the awakening of collective consciousness to His love, grace, and purpose. Just as Jesus commanded His disciples to go and make disciples of all nations, Matthew 28 verse 19. You too are called to be a light in the world, inspiring others to step into their divine potential. Your journey becomes a testimony, a living example of faith and transformation that ripples across families, communities, and nations. As you step into your divine power, you fulfill the words of Jesus. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Matthew 5 verse 14. Your light inspires others to discover their own connection with God, encouraging them to let go of fear and embrace the life He has designed for them. This is the power of unity, the collective strength of God's people working together to usher in a new era of love, peace, and harmony. Together, as chosen ones, you embody the hope of a future grounded in God's truth. Embracing this new dawn requires both faith and courage. It calls you to release the doubts that tether you to the past and to move boldly into the unknown, trusting in His promises. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future, Jeremiah 29 verse 11. These words serve as a beacon of hope, urging you to envision a future where love and compassion reign. a future that reflects the highest expression of who you are in Christ. This transformation is not merely about fulfilling your personal destiny, but about participating in God's larger mission to redeem and restore the world. Every act of kindness, every step of faith, and every moment of surrender contributes to his plan. The Apostle Paul reminds us, "You are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Ephesians 2 verse 10. Your role as a chosen one is vital, for it demonstrates the beauty of a life surrendered to his purpose. In this new dawn, you are called to lead with love, hope, and courage. Love, as described in 1 Corinthians 13 verse 13, is the greatest of all virtues, binding us together as children of God. Hope, as expressed in Hebrews 6 verse 19, serves as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure, grounding you in the certainty of his promises. Courage, exemplified by Joshua's leadership, echoes God's command: be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1 verse 9. Each day offers an opportunity to create a future aligned with God's vision. You are the creator of that future, empowered by his Spirit to shape a reality that mirrors his kingdom. By aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with his will, you become a vessel through which his love and light flow into the world. This is your time to shine, to lead, and to create a legacy of faith and transformation that reflects his glory. As you journey forward, remember the power of prayer and worship as tools to deepen your connection with God and to align your heart with his. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 16 to 18. Through prayer, you attune your spirit to his guidance, and through worship, you affirm his sovereignty in every aspect of your life. This collective awakening, inspired by your individual journey, is a testament to God's plan for humanity. It calls each of us to rise above division and discord, to seek unity and peace as reflections of his kingdom. How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. Psalm 133 verse 1. As the chosen ones, you are not only recipients of his grace, but also stewards of his love, entrusted with a mission to share it with the world. In this sacred responsibility lies the essence of your calling: to shine as a beacon of hope, to lead with humility, and to create a world that glorifies him. The future is limitless, for it is grounded in the eternal promises of God. Embrace this journey with an open heart and trust that every step you take is guided by his hand. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. Psalm 23 verse 1 to 3. In his presence, you will find the strength, peace, and clarity to fulfill your divine purpose. This is your time. Embrace it fully, trusting in his plan, and watch as he works through you to transform the world. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5 verse 16. With hope, courage, and love as your guiding forces, the future is not only limitless, it is divine.